welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the ketogenic journey to lose over 211 pounds, but I am not done yet. If you're new to my channel and like my content, or you just want to see me lose weight and then maintain, hit the subscribe button. If you want notifications, don't forget to hit that bell. Also, if you like my video, give it a thumbs up. So this morning we're going to start off as usual with my Carb Manager app, my Fitbit, and my sleep. We're going to look at all that because I'm still not wasting the strips just yet. So yeah, let's look at that. Okay, so yesterday I had 12 net carbs, 20 total carbs, 120 protein, 133 fat grams, and 1751 calories. I got 7 hours and 10 minutes of sleep. According to this, I just did not sleep well. 3,842 steps because it was pouring rain yesterday. Morning, I weigh in at 158.8. Yes, we went up, but like I said, I had a lot of ibuprofen and I did try those 2 bars. Alright, so you saw all those numbers plus I threw in my weigh in there. So I did go up 0.6 on the scale. I knew I would. I had to take multiple ibuprofen yesterday. I drank so much water because I've been feeling a little thirsty, a little, like, I don't know, I'm really, really thirsty. So I drank a lot of water yesterday. I did go way up in calories, but no big deal there. And I tried those Perfect Keto bars. Half of each one because they're not very big. And I didn't like them personally. Their cookies are yummy, but I am not a fan of the texture, the taste, or anything really with those bars. The pumpkin one, I didn't mind at all. I put in the freezer. I wished I had ordered the pumpkin. So I ended up paying $15 a box, which you know is really cheap if you buy them, because I had points. And now I wish I didn't pay the $15 or use the points for them because they're horrible. I wasn't expecting them to be horrible. I really was expecting them to be more like the pumpkin pie one. But anyways, so it is, let's see what time it is because I've lost track. It is 12. I slept until I think 10:30 today. This is my first collagen coffee of the day. It is full. So I really had nothing to eat or drink yet. Also, I've been thinking about trying something new in my videos, but I want to get y'all's opinion. Do you like seeing the food I eat the day I eat it? Like you see my whole day, it's more like a diary, and then the next day we go over the Carb Manager and the Fitbit and all that for it. Or do you want me to do it more like Keto Diamond does, where you don't get to see the food she eats that day, you see the food she eats the next morning in the clips with the Carb Manager and all of that, or whatever app she uses. How do y'all want to see it? What is easier for y'all? I've always just gone about my day, recorded my day, including my foods, and then the next morning we see exactly what the Carb Manager and everything said. I mean, I could show you the Carb Manager at the end of the video, but not the Fitbit because I'm still awake for hours. And it all affects the next day's weigh-in. So, do you want to see it with the weigh-in and all of it together, and I'm going to have to hold back a day, or what? How do you want to see it? So, also, if you watch someone's channel just to make a rude comment, why do you watch them? Because I just don't understand. They must be a northerner. No offense, northerners, but let's get it straight. Us southern people, like, I have not met a person yet who has been from the south who comes on someone's page to complain about the way they make their videos. They usually turn out to be a northerner. And I know this is going to sound horrible and y'all are going to come yelling at me saying northerners aren't mean, but let me rephrase this. A lot of the ones I knew, they're just raised a little differently. Not saying they're a mean person. It's just the one I was married to, like in New York, and all these others that I've met, they think it's okay to say what's on your mind. They think it's okay to say, I don't like your video being done this way, or you're long-winded. Now, the long-winded kind of made me think they were from the South, because I never heard a Northerner say that. However, that's some rude-ass shit. Just saying. Just saying. You don't go on someone's video and tell them you don't like the way they make it. You either fast forward or you just don't watch them. I would never do that, because everyone has a different style. Everyone does it differently. Like me. And mine's like my diary. Because I have nowhere else, especially during COVID season, to get my stressors out or talk to anyone. This is me talking to my friends. This is it. This is my life. So if I'm a little long-winded, it's because I need to talk to someone. And if you don't like it, hit that fast forward or never watch me again. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate every view. I love people watching me. But I'm not saying they're forcing you to watch me. And this is your chance. If you don't like, at the end of the video, or throughout the video, seeing my foods because you don't like listening to my mouth, well, this is your chance to say, I would prefer you to do the food and the macros all together, because that means it's going to be at the front of my video within the first 5 minutes of my video. And then you never have to hear me rant, whine, talk, or whatever. I'm in a mood today, so yeah, y'all are getting me in a mood today. I still don't, I've been debating sitting here, taking my blood sugars and ketones and going down and grabbing that bread from Costco and eating a piece of it, which will be nasty to me because I'm not going to put butter on it. I might toast it just to get it down, but I wasn't going to do anything with it, and then test for like an hour, and I can't decide to do that today or not. I don't know yet. But I do want to go play with this phone a little. Is the new S21, and it overheated 3 times on me. Yep, you heard me say it overheated. It's only overheating when I have it connected to the computer using Dex. It's a program where it mirrors everything to my computer, and it's perfectly fine while I'm editing the video. It's once I hit save and it gets to 25% saving the video, it overheats and shuts off every time. So I can no longer do my editing through the computer. If I want to use the software on the phone to edit, I'm going to have to actually use it on the phone, which I don't like to. It's too tiny and I move stuff around too much, so I will just go back to editing normal like I did yesterday because it overheated. And then I called them, and the girl I got was, how should I say, she told me no one's complained about that. Well, I went to the Samsung website before I called her, and I informed her that's not true. For some reason, you don't know that, but do you know on your actual website there are thousands of people complaining about this issue? No, we have no reports on that. You do. All on your customer service page. You do. And when I called back in and talked to a different tech, he knew all about it. All she knew how to do is turn my phone on and off. Can I have her job? Really, because I know more about computers and phones. I can tell you more stuff to do than turn your phone on and off. I want that job because she's probably working from home. But will someone hire me to do that? No. No, they won't. Because I haven't worked in years. Because of my fibromyalgia, my daughter, all being a single mom, and everything, I have not had a job outside my house since she was 2. And I had to quit because my fibromyalgia went out of control. And then me and her survived off of savings, literally, for years. But my savings is almost 100% gone. So, yeah. But it's not like I can go get a job and work out in the public, because I really cannot bring COVID home. It is why I'm in a store like this. It's also why I'm not recording when I go into Sam's and stuff. If I think there's too many people, I'm like, no, we can't record. We have to go. We have to zoom through, get our stuff, and get out, just in case. Because I don't think they really know how it spreads. So, for their all sake, Also, we should be getting a ticket for Dino this week. Well, he should be. Which means he will be here sometime in the next 10 plus days, right around that time frame. Which means he'll be here for like 30 days. But 7 of those days, we can't go near my family. After day 3 or 4, you're allowed to go get tested to make sure you didn't catch it in airports and stuff. And then after day 7, it's okay to be around vulnerable people, because you should be fine. You shouldn't have it, supposedly. So everyone, go ahead and start praying that he doesn't get it, because I don't want him to get it, and I don't want to get it. And no, you're probably saying, especially if you don't watch my channel, are you crazy? Why are you flying or having someone fly to you in a pandemic? I've not seen him since July 2019 because of the pandemic. So yeah, that's why. Because sometimes our mental states kind of need something. Because I might sit here and smile and look all put together, but I'm not. I have anxiety. I have ADHD. I have severe stress issues. I have depression that I can smile all day long. And then all of a sudden, there's a couple of days I don't make videos because I can't get off the couch. Because when you have depression, you have a lot of pain. You can have migraines. You can have all kind of stuff. And I sit there and I cry. So that's just my life right now. I can control it. I can keep myself going every single day. And then a few days a month, I get a little too exhausted doing that and I crash and burn. And I really, really need to see him. And my daughter, she has way worse depression than me because she doesn't believe in smiling to make it better, because I was always taught fake it until it's real. She doesn't believe in faking it until it's real. Instead, she goes make TikTok videos of anime characters that cry the whole time and act crazy. So she does the whole opposite. She shows her depression instead of hide it, which is better, because the people who hide their depressions, like stars that we loved, and they were comedians and we thought they were amazingly funny. They made us laugh, and inside they were dying, and then they couldn't go on anymore. So I'd rather my daughter show me she's depressed, show the TikTok world, if that's what she needs to do, that she is depressed, because it means she's not at the point where she's going to hurt herself. I know this is a keto channel, but right now, the year that we have all been through, we need to focus on our mental state just as much as we focus on our waistline, if not a million times more. Because let's get real. Sure, your weight caused you to have, diabetes, heart attack, all that stuff, which does kill. But the silent killer, the killer that we don't always see, is our mental issues. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing, like depression. This is a thing you cannot control. You do not give yourself. It does not mean that you are any less of a person. It doesn't mean that you've done something wrong or that you're weak. No, that's not what it means. It means something has just gone a little haywire in your life, and it's sent you a little over the edge, where you can't function like everyone else can. It's where you might not even understand why you're depressed. You might have everything in the world and still be depressed. It's not something you can control. Yes, I fake it because it makes it better for me. But faking it doesn't make it better for everyone out there. Like I said, while my daughter is making her TikToks, she's actually happy. Even if she's crying in those silly TikToks, she's actually having some fun and is happy. and is out of her bed, because I can't even get her to get out of her bed to do her schooling. She does her schooling in bed. She eats in bed. She's probably going to kill me. She's going to be like, Mom, my friends better not see this video. But I am so worried about everyone's mental health out there right now, that it's kind of hard for me to even focus on telling you what to eat. Yes, keto has helped my mental state 1,000,000,000% more. And I know it's going to sound weird and not make sense. I've done keto chow for 4 days straight now, and my fog has lifted. I feel happier. Yes, I woke up with a horrible migraine and I had to take an ibuprofen again, but the migraines has to do with the time of the year. Always from September to February, I have migraines almost every day here, not in Hawaii. When I'm in Hawaii during those months, I'm fine. I think it has to do with the environment, what I'm allergic to, the cold, because I have allergy to cold. So when I am outside, I'm in pain. When I am like breathing the cold air, I get horrible headaches from it, and I can even get hives all over my body. So we need to worry about our mind, how we feel. Not worrying if we're eating dirty keto, clean keto, lazy keto. Are we tracking enough? Did the scale go up instead of down? Yes, we all want to lose weight. That's probably why most of y'all are watching my channel. But I've really come to know this past year that it's more of a mindset and what's going on in your mind that's going to help you lose weight or not. Like last night, this is what brought it all on. Last night I saw on Instagram how someone put that it's 80% diet, 20% exercise, and 10% perseverance, I think it said, or something like determination, or I don't know, something along those lines. I don't believe that way. Yes, it is 70-something% diet and 30%, actually, I want to say it is 50% diet and 50% your mind. Did you hear me say exercise? No, because the first 180 something pounds I lost, I did not exercise. I maybe occasionally took a walk once every couple of months or something. I am not joking. I am not even focusing on exercise in this conversation because it is not something I had done, and I don't do regularly. Do you see me exercising in the last couple of months or any in January? No, and I still lost like 10 pounds in January. So, it is your food. Find what works for you. For me, it's keto, and not because I'm not hungry, because I'm not hungry, but I wasn't hungry on any diet I did. I ate because of my mind. I ate because of depression. I ate because I thought that was the only power I had. I had the power of what I could put in my mouth when I had no other power. Like when someone made me angry, I would eat food because I was like, well, this cake is going to make me feel better, and I have power to eat this cake. No, the person who just upset you, they have the power because they just made you go eat something unhealthy, and you're going to gain weight from that. That's how you got to change it. You can't run for food for emotional comfort like I did, because you're always going to be fat then, because we're always going to have someone disappoint us. We're always going to have something go wrong. We're always going to have an emotional episode, and that emotional episode, the person or whatever just went wrong, it has the power because it just had you go eat. You don't have the power because you chose to eat. No, you didn't actually choose to eat because you were so upset that you went in there and you ate. See, I used to tell myself, well, I have control what goes in my mouth. You know, they upset me. Let's go eat cake. It's going to make me feel better and I have control. No, that person has control still because you're so upset you're going to go eat that cake. And I'm not even talking about necessarily a bad person. It could be a death in the family. And we all run to food to feel better. But that's not the answer. That's what we got to change in our brain, that it's not the answer, because all it's going to do is hurt us. It will not help us. For that 20-something seconds you were eating it in your mouth, you might think it's helping. But the next day, it has just hurt you. and the day after that, and the day after that. So it is 100% mind. I mean, seriously, you find the diet that works for you. I have a insulin resistance, polycystic ovary syndrome. I had type 2 diabetes. I had high blood pressure. My list is huge, but keto fixed almost all of that in my body. And since my insulin isn't raising, I can lose weight. So that's why keto works for me. And I love the foods. I am okay with giving up real cake because the cakes I can make now is yummy. I like the cookies I can make. I love monk fruit sweetener to death, okay? And I can use Carb Quick, which is a wheat and fiber stuff and protein. So I can use Carb Quick, and I can use the monk fruit sweetener, and I can make a snickerdoodle cookie, which is something I've been thinking about when Dino gets here. We're going to do a whole entire cooking series while he's here, because we're going to do some amazing cooking. So be prepared for that. 30 days of crazy cooking. I'm not going to be focused on weight loss at all during that time. If my weight fluctuates around 3 or 4 pounds, I don't care because I don't get to see him often. And 90%, 99% of the time will be strict, keto. Other than for my birthday, we're still going to do pizza for my birthday. But the whole thing is, until you can fix what's up in here, what causes you to overeat or run for the candy or eat too much keto candy, it's going to be the biggest struggle ever. It was for me because I have only fixed this since May. That's it. Since May. Because, I was a mess the month of when, March 11th, hello, National Pandemic Day and my birthday. So me and my daughter pigged out on a bunch of carbs. Lots of carbs. Even though I saw a triple rainbow that day and I shouldn't have ran to the carbs. But then the meat disappeared. And at that time, I couldn't eat any vegetables without throwing up horrible. My stomach was so messed up during that time. So no meats. So it became 100% carbs that month, and I put on like 20-something pounds. And I gave excuses the days I would eat Oreos. Well, I'm just so stressed and there's a virus and we don't know what's going to happen. And see, March and April, I was still a mess in my head. It was May when I discovered that it's here. I have to change here before changing foods will even really help, because I don't want to gain all the weight back, right? So even though I already had lost like 170 something pounds by then, 180 something pounds, I was gaining weight back. I got to 220. So if I didn't fix what was in here, as soon as I'm done losing, and I might say, oh, well, I can go off keto this day, or I could go off keto that day, or I could eat this much keto candy, or blah, blah, blah. Every time something triggered me, I would still run and get tons of keto candy or something, which would make my weight go up. I don't want to gain weight back. So if all you can do right now is fix the way you look at food and try to figure out why you might be depressed and stuff, if you can find those out and figure out how to fix it the best you can, you're going to be so much more successful on your weight loss journey and probably not struggle as much as I did, because I did not focus, because no one ever really tells you that it's mostly in your mind. It's always exercise and then diet, right? Always. No, I'm here to tell you, if you're doing keto, it is mindset and the foods. Okay, the rest, you can exercise if you want to. Especially, it's good for the heart, walking, all that kind of stuff. But that is your choice. You do not have to, actually. And I'm sitting here with polycystic ovary syndrome. Which means your 2-pound weight loss, or let's do it this way. You just lost 20 pounds. I might only lose half a pound if I wasn't doing keto. And I would have had to exercise every single day and watch every single bite and mostly only ate lettuce. Because polycystic ovary syndrome, you have so much insulin resistance going through your body that it's going to fight you the whole entire way. If you go keto and you cut out all that sugar, then you don't have much to fight anymore, because that is your problem, is your sugar levels. So keto's worked for me. But the mindset, I am so glad I finally figured that out. So, I have talked for 25 minutes, and I know the people who's saying that I'm long-winded probably wants to scream right now. So I'm sorry, but let me know how you want me to do the videos. The most votes will win, and we'll see how they come out. So if you want me to show you my foods, macros, and weigh-in, all in the Net Seeds video, or if you want me to keep it the way it's been. So, since this video is so long, I'm not going to do the bread test today. I might do it tomorrow, sometime this week. I'm going to do a little video on the taste, you know, not really the taste, but what it does to me. It's going to be really hard to eat a plain piece of bread. I never did that before, even before keto. So I'm shutting up and I'm going to go feed the cats. Wow, it feels warm out here. It's so pretty. It's a pretty day. So I'm just gonna go feed those kitties, drink my coffee. I don't know, I've already talked too much. It's 6 p.m. I'm having keto chow chocolate toffee for dinner, made in the ice cream. I am extremely low for calories and stuff today, because all I ate was that piece of bread. Which was keto bread. So, don't freak out if I don't eat anything else and my Carb Manager app says I basically starved myself today. Because I didn't starve myself and I'm perfectly fine. I actually wasn't hungry. You're pouting. You hate being on film. Wait, that's you. Oh, you yelling at mommy. You're looking at me like, don't do this to me, please. Somebody has taken the brush from me. She is mad and she is guarding it because I'm trying to get her little mats out that she's gone and gotten back here. She doesn't want me near them. No, you don't. No. Hi, baby. Honey, are you giving yourself a bath? Well, I'm going to go check the mail and then I'm going to brush you more. Yes, I am.